Guten Tag, and welcome to this all-new edition of Channel 97 News.
We come to you today from the OHS Foreign Language Hallway, and here's a look at just some of the stories you'll see on today's show.
We examine the dangers of impatient driving in the parking lot at OHS.
October is a big month for German students, and we take a look at how some of our students celebrate German culture.
We visit with a member of the OHS Color Guard who shares her experience with a gateway tradition.
And Zach Remelius takes us around the fields with his sports report.
We'll have all of that and much more on today's edition of Channel 97 News.
And it all starts now.
Welcome back to Eyes on the Tigers, Channel 97 News. I'm Maddie Elking.
And I'm Kevin Darnold. Our first story today takes us outside to the OHS parking lots.
Hi, I'm Cindy Thompson, and I come to you from Oakville's parking lot, where inattentive and dangerous driving has become a rising concern for the Oakville students and staff.
Everybody's in a hurry. 2:05, the bell rings, and we have several buses out there, and all the students are really trying to get out of here.
While students are in a rush to leave the parking lot, other problems are caused by distracted drivers.
There's a little texting going on, so that could be ended. No texting while driving.
Leave the cell phones down. I see kids all the time, as soon as they get in the car, they're texting. Just talk to the person before you go out into the car or what have you.
People aren't as patient as they probably need to be. We've had a couple of fender benders, a couple of near misses.
And then someone else was right here, and I went to go pull forward, and he kept going, and I honked at him, and I guess he didn't see me or whatever. Kept going and made a fender bender in the front of my car.
What we want and what we're asking from everybody is just a little bit more patience as you leave. Everybody wants to get out of here. I want to go home when it's time for me to go home too. But just be a little bit more patient, a little understanding, cooperative, and everybody will get off the lot. We're not going to lock the doors and keep you here on campus, so everybody's going to have a chance to get off. We just want to make sure everybody gets out safely.
With Morgan Williams, I'm Cindy Thompson for Channel 97 News.
Here's a look at other stories going on around OHS.
Hi, I'm Kira De La Fuente, and this is Around OHS. Congratulations to seniors Michael Minkus and Andy Oliver. Both were recently named National Merit semifinalists.
It's like a scholarship based on how you do on the PSAT and SAT combined, and then you just get money based on how well you do.
It's actually really exciting because a lot of colleges, if you're a National Merit finalist, they'll give you money. And I believe in February, they'll notify the top 15,000 people in the country that they have moved on to finalist status, and then they'll start handing out scholarships from there.
Like many clubs at Oakville this year, Student Council has seen an increase in membership.
Last year, Student Council had probably 25 to 30 active members. This year, our enrollment, when we closed it before our first meeting, which was in August, we had 185 members. So there's a significant growth to our Student Council membership.
Drama students are preparing for the fall play. They will perform the Shakespearean play Macbeth on November 14th, 15th, 21st, and 22nd in the Drama Center.
It's going to be set in kind of like a 90s street grunge kind of thing. It's still going to have the old Shakespearean script, but it's just going to be set in a more modern time period.
The new Performing Arts Auditorium will be open next week. The OHS Strings class will perform at the grand opening October 30th.
Basically, they've been readying the auditorium this whole entire time to get it ready for the students to perform. And my students, we've been rehearsing one piece. They wanted just one piece for the dedication to Mr. Nottleman. Basically, just working musically and watching the building come together. It's been a great process.
Category of animation, graphics, special effects, Ryan Hugerich from Oakville High School in St. Louis for Channel 97 News, and the saga continues.
2012 Oakville graduate Ryan Hugerich received a Student Pillar Award at the Mid-America Emmy Gala October 5th in downtown St. Louis. He received the Emmy for animation, graphics, and special effects.
When I was editing this Star Wars promo overnight, 2012, I wasn't expecting to be here sophomore year of college, winning the award that I did. So it's pretty surreal.
With photographers Michaela Deacon and Megan Menzel, I'm Kira De La Fuente for Channel 97 News.
Oktoberfest is an exciting time of the year for German students. Here's a story about how 3 OHS students get festive, German style, all year long.
Karen Miller has been Oakville's only German teacher since 1998, so chances are if you take German, you probably know her.
A lot of enthusiastic kids who take German, one especially this year, and then there's the kids stay in for 4 years. They get pretty ingrained in the whole project. We do a lot of things throughout the year. We just had our Oktoberfest.
Many German students participate in German activities at Oakville, but a few students take their interests a step further.
So the German Culture Society is basically where Germans all over St. Louis get together, and this is the overarching center for the Germans.
My dad's from Germany, so he came over here and he really wanted to continue the tradition, and so he put me in German school when I was Saturday school for 3 hours in the morning so I could learn German.
I knew that I had already loved dancing, and the idea of doing German dancing just sounded like a whole bunch of fun, and especially, getting to learn more about the language and about the culture. It was just a win-win.
I like performing in front of crowds and having them be excited, and then hanging out with my friends.
Now we have a choice. When we were younger, our parents just put us into it, but now that we're older and we can drive, we can choose if we want to go or not, and everyone's having fun, so they go anyway.
With Morgan Smith, I'm Maddie Elking for Channel 97 News. Here's a story that is simply a classic. Kevin has more.
I met Veronica over the summer. We had some Tuesday evening rehearsals, and she was a sweetheart right from the beginning. She's very outgoing, so she was very much fun to get to know. And throughout the semester, we've gotten to know each other a lot more, and I enjoy working with her. She's a really great kid.
I joined the winter season back my sophomore year, and I did it during the winter, and so of course Mr. Brakefield, you gotta do fall, so I did fall last year. And once you're in band, you're in band. There's no oh, I don't want to do it this year. Once you're in.
Although busy with color guard, Veronica still found time to participate in the St. Louis Gateway Classic this fall.
She's been talking about the Gateway Classic for a long time. She was very excited about it, and it was a really great opportunity for her. She was very lucky to be a part of that.
Veronica did not win the Gateway Classic competition, but she still enjoyed the experience.
I had so much fun, even though I didn't win the scholarship. I had so much fun just looking at the bands. I wouldn't trade it for anything. That was just one of the most funnest experiences that I can say. The bands just had me so excited and amped and happy, and I don't understand who wouldn't be. It was just so fun. Oh my gosh.
With Holly Dinkins, I'm Kevin Darnold for Channel 97 News. The fall sports season is wrapping up. Here's Zach Remilius with his report.
Tiger Athletics have been very successful this fall. Let's take a look at some of the top stories. Softball had a very successful season, winning a district title over Seckman and proceeding all the way to the quarterfinals where they lost Eureka 2-0. They finished the season at 23-5.
Unbelievable feeling. The last 2 years kind of left a bitter taste in our mouth. We got beat in the first round, got upset, and these girls were determined this year to come out and give a better showing, and they fought and worked so hard throughout the course of the season, and it was a total team effort once again, and that's how we've gotten to this point, is all 13 of these kids working hard.
Girls golf had a successful season. One in particular stood out among the rest. Junior Alexis Shelton was Conference Player of the Year.
This year, I qualified for conference points in all but about 3 golf matches that we played in. So when we went to conference this year, I tied for 5th, so I got points for that, and I ended up being Conference Player of the Year with the most points.
On the pitch, the Soccer Tigers are priming themselves for the district playoffs.
Hopefully, I think we can win our district this year. We did it last year. I think we can do it again and then come out of districts playing hard in the sectional game and hopefully move on.
Also on the turf, Tiger football is getting prepared for districts after big wins over Lindbergh and Melville.
So far the season, it's been okay. Definitely not the best, not what we expected to be. There's definitely been some good things, and there's been some bad things. So one of the main things is the guys that continue to give great effort. We just lack focus in some areas that has cost us in the games that we lost.
In tennis, Carla Lanforsick and Abby Bergman won the girls' district championship.
We had to win all 3 matches to move on to the championships, and we ended up playing Farmington our last match, who we played the night before, and lost to in doubles, but then we ended up beating them 7-5, 6-0.
With photographer Maddie O'Brien, I'm Zach Ramelius for Channel 97 News.
And now for the return of one of our most popular segments. It's time for Tiger Walking.
Hi, this is Sophie Simon with Natalie Schmidt, and this is Tiger Walking Halloween Edition. Let's take a walk. Welcome back to Tiger Walking. Today I asked students what their favorite scary movie was.
The Conjuring. It's hard to watch sometimes. It's really scary.
I was like this the whole time.
You gotta say like Halloween Town or something.
Be a Scream because it has the perfect blend of comedy and horror.
Insidious 2.
Hocus Pocus because I really like Halloween movies.
Evil Dead because it's really like evil and funny.
We also asked students what the scariest thing that's ever happened to them.
One time I went to Creepy World with a group of friends and a clown popped out of nowhere and I smacked all of her makeup off of her face because I was so terrified, and I'm never going again.
When I got a trash can thrown at me in the middle of my house.
Pulls over. She was like offered us candy and I took off running.
We're like, no,
Joe,
we don't want candy.
Yeah, me and Joe ran together.
One time I was in the woods at my grandpa's house and this bear came out of nowhere.
We're doing something we're not supposed to be doing, and we got chased from Beachy Park by police officers.
I'm Natalie Schmidt with Sophie Syme reporting for Channel 97 News.
Well, that wraps up this edition of Channel 97 News. Be sure to join us next time on November 1st when we introduce you to one of our new administrators. Thanks for watching today's show. I'm Kevin Darnold.
And I'm Maddie Elking. And remember, Oakville, keep your eyes on the Tigers.